Por favor, vá embora.
Não vou embora, não. Se você não me explicar essa história, mas tintim por tintim, eu vou lá dentro e pago os
Eu
ganhos.
vou na casa da senhora de noite, sei lá, qualquer coisa. Mas, pelo amor de Deus, eu tô no meio do meu trabalho.
Trabalho? Você se empregou de doméstica no cara tufão?
Por favor, a gente conversa outra hora.
Não, senhora. Me explicar agora, ou se me contar agora, então eu vou lá dentro e falo quem você é.
Tá bom, tá certo. Tem um bar aqui perto. A gente conversa lá, mas vamos, tem que ser rápido. Vamos.
Praga, joada.
It's been a while since we visited Missão. Maybe we should head over and have a look around. Traveler. Feel like things are skinny over there. What's up with you today? You feeling okay? We've been traveling all over.
Uma missão da Arlechinno. A criança que não existe, essa aqui.
Claro que não tô falando isso. Olha, que eu vi a mãezinha sua saindo, né? Ela nunca sai quase, né? Porque...
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that.
Over here. To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that. Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic.
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front.
Oh, are Lynette and Frem?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit...
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going...
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Ai, ó o medinho.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Father, you're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your Of course. I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural. I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontation. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Heart. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank,
What?
a rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
A phantom child?
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests.
Of course, Father. It has long been a dream of mine to... You're quite... If you're willing, why don't you... Of course. Let's go. rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later.
Awesome!
Well, with this many people...
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of... Like, now that we find...
Well, you're more than...
Here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Hello?
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's up! Of course!
Father told us...
I heard the Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard? Oh, wait! Oh, we don't... Come on, huh? Or...
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you used... I was poisoned not to...
Wait. But those are the... Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of some...
All right, Fold Selwar. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after
Really? Awesome! Yeah.
All right, see you later.
When Foltz was Elwar, Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they... Supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Of course!
Oh.
You must be...
Oh, this is...
It seems like it's...
Oh, and... After this mission...
is it just Paimon?
I heard that...
Oh!
I'm guessing you're referring...
I bet those...
That's enough. Well...
vou fazer, daqui a pouco eu vou fechar.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. You're right. Oh,
Well, I should probably...
Of course!
Then let's head out. Fremine?
Yeah.
What are you...
Fremine! Nice to...
We were just going... Were you looking for... Yeah, we've got
Some
no problem. Give me a second here. Food... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not...
Maybe it'll be better.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of...
Just...
You're back!
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth.
Hi, Lenny. Also, you can call me...
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any...
No, not at all. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it,
No, I haven't told anyone.
For how long?
About...
So ever since we got to Poisson, then? Do you...
I know what I'm doing.
Really? You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't...
I've thought it through. Linny, don't you remember last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect. And that night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices.
So what you're saying is... that was her?
Unless there are... If Clairvy... But she's been... I couldn't...
So what's your... Come with me. There are a couple...
Those two sure care... Well, they got a funny one. No way. They have a really deep... I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house runs...
I'm sorry, Linny.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause...
Huh?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we...
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moment. You and Lynette are the most important people.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind... Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away. Hey, you two! Hope we aren't in... Oh, wait. Well,
It's just a small family dispute. It's not...
what are you getting?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And I just... Thank you.
me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. That means...
I've tried.
And?
She even came with us all the way to Poisson.
I don't know...
Let's see here. Oh, it's just that...
Well,
What is it?
I need you to...
Of course.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I swear. Whoa!
Lynette!
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother. And you too. You three travel.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth. I heard you talking about your plan. Brad. If you don't agree...
Well, there's no time.
She said she's full.
Still,
Does she know?
Clairvy, if you've got some time.
Sure. Oh, another new.
Hello.
Clairvy,
Huh? The knave.
it's just that...
The rust. The people in this. Wait.
Is there anyone...
Perry.
Have either of you heard of that name?
No.
me neither.
Clairvy, but it seems like she's telling the truth. Maybe we should try...
What?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. I'll try and find Lynette. Try and find the list. Fremine, you stay in...
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us?
I really appreciate your willingness to... Let me think.
Ah, Paimon gets it.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father... Of course, if the worst case scenario happened, you too. I really hope this...
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Parte alta, filho. Não é não subterrâneo, não. Era assim. A gente vai gravar. Tá vendo isso? Aqui, ó. Quando o povo morreu. O povo da neve, o pai da neve morreu. Que é isso aqui?
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Sim. Conta tudo. Caramba, essa missão.
It's the knave and child. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating?
Oh, it's you two. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she'd already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence...
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me. But that problem has an easy fix.
Paimon thinks you...
It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time.
Project Stooge.
Yeah, that's the... helping Linny and the...
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just...
Right! Is that so?
Good...
The fact that you have
spoken like a...
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to...
wait, don't go!
I've met some of the... Which, by the way...
And why would I...
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard. Okay, I admit.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious.
Well...
Hardly. Although, it would be more accurate to say... Call yourself a
Huh?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply... The Primordials...
So, you stayed...
Good.
Actually, I heard that
Well, that's only a recent development.
They were that...
Well,
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable... Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache. Or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. Well, would you look at the time? Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other...
Again, maybe this is a...
All right. Well...
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call it...
I like the sound of...
We should probably get going too.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. Apologies.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think...
we ran into... Everything was fine at first. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't... Well, we could always try... Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went... How to...
Good. Really? Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get...
We can each take a section. Here.
La Puya... Oh, yikes. That our rare... Did he...
Well, I asked if it was only late.
Wait.
It may seem betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we... Her name's not... Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything? Fremine...
I managed...
Strange.
Yeah, I mean... I know there have been arguments in the past. Times when...
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here. As members of the House of the Heart, certain members get older and realize they want people like...
These kinds of
Well, that... I can't...
You think she's...
No.
And they just...
Clairvy's work.
Whoa. What's this project?
Sorry, but I'm not sure if the... I only know what Father... Because the House of the Hearth was so successful...
Wait, but... Is...
Key role. Father thinks it's just that...
Okay.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go... But it looks like...
We can only focus on one situation at a time.
You're right. Well, Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Oh, well, in that case, we should just... Look! Look over there! Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees!
da Arlechinno. Acabou matando ela.
Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting.
It's better, please. Help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you...
Sure. Although, everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor. Experimented on.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just... that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but...
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never... If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Perry? Also, Paimon's getting us... It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Well, in any case, it seems like she looks so young.
It's getting windy. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, Perry and I promised each... But I can't find her. I'm worried she's all souping. No, that wouldn't happen to her. She should really go talk to Mother. But we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. What should I...
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with... Well, let's head back.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you...
Well, we met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done...
It's possible that Father and the doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father... We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful part. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a harbinger, the doctor offered to... Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had...
Secret experiment? Could...
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed the details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The house...
All right, that's good to hear. Clary seems to... It's just that... It doesn't seem like Clary... The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but...
Father didn't come... Lynette, you're with me. Fremine? All right.
It's you two again. I must say. Perhaps if you... So what are you planning to do now? Although I must profess to being cured.
Us?
Don't worry.
The ocean breeze.
Children, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing and... Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up, based on what the knave was saying. Okay, then we...
Caramba, quase.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, I'm glad.
You're not...
I assume you're... Although, no matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who...
Does that mean you're going to kill...
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's off.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
Fechado.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe it takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that I asked you. Well, time to go.
All right, let's go.
Nossa, 500 de ataque. Deixa eu ver se a ficha aqui é mais forte.
Created another universe. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Só fazer barulho. O nome disso? Mariposa estranha. Tem um lugar pra abrir aqui? Meu Deus. Mariposa etérea. Era pra ser um cachorro, né? Não bicho. Um bicho mais chato de pegar.
It's been a while, I must say.
It is only right. Although, if I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as...
I'll be departing. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this...
Entra, filhão. Porra, essa luta deles dois ia ser pica. Aí, e botam a porra da Arlechinno boazinha.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Nervalet. So allow me to use water as an analogy. A family as someone, of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Not all
did you...
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed.
It may have been tainted.
I seem to recall...
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Nervalet, I will gradually withdraw my forces from... and... unless absolutely necessary.
I presume...
Tartu, of course.
You choose your...
My thanks for your... Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water for...
Indeed.
All right, Traveler Paimon.
Time to go.
The food in the cafeteria is excellent. If you're lucky enough to make it in.
You really want...
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything... Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you?
Oh, shoot. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling... Well...
Oh, you don't have...
Please. It's my
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with more. It's just...
I'll take 3 papers. Here.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory, though, right?
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Actually, why don't we... Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to...
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Lenny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite
Wait.
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for... The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something wonderful. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate.
Okay.
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
salvar os cachorros. 32, falta 18. Falta 13.
Ignorant and vulgar.
Witness the power of Guwa.
Did I scare you? How inconsiderate of you.
Can't run! Well,
Don't get it, Uruguay!
don't be a killjoy! Just be that.
baú, esperando que até aqui. Encher tudo, cara. La verdad. Arena logo ali.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. No one comes here anymore.
A antiga casa da lareira, onde ela enfrentou a mulher lá. Que era antiga.
It was before.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized...
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them, Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged, they would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous...
So those were the... You said that...
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her... Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts, of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew...
Wait! The a friend?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can... Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together.
Oh no.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as, if she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one precisely. Death was the only... It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally... It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps.
Crucibina, you mean?
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought the moment she acted. Any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. Peruere won the battle and became a harbinger herself. After...
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along.
I left that name behind long ago, after I defeated Crucibina, and that is where the story ends.
Yeah.
I suppose you could... You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse, of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. Memory is a...
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we...
Perhaps I should...
So if all of that...
Indeed, but other times, shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes? But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gun, but isn't there enough... So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least...
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. I hope you understand the difference.
Is this...
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to... Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children... I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friend...
Here they are, Father.
Oh, you gonna execute him? Seeing something like... Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find...
Huh? Are you...
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Father, let me explain.
Out
Zero
of my way.
explicação.
Father!
Fora do meu caminho.
You chose to conceal a threat to the house, and for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now...
By traitors? Do you mean...
Father, let me explain. We didn't...
Fultz, why don't you share what...
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoi, Sato, Tadi. Nantoi clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who... Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal... Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is...
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to quit. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it.
You little... You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your...
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things...
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it?
Filial, Nantoi, I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, if this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But...
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. We...
Sheplo, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth...
All those who betray the house...
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did. We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing, but the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but do so please, Father.
I agree with Lenny.
Father, please. Lenny, you... I also agree with Lenny.
An order once given cannot be However, given the extent of your determination...
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient show...
Wait.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Vem, tira. Cai na polhada. Ou é isso ou vai fechar geral, filho.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What do we do? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be...
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive.
Oh, looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Espada horrível, ninguém merece o cara.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon and give it your all. Any less.
Vai passar com tudo, filho. Vai morrer.
Time to act.
Is it my turn
Witness
now?
the power of Gua. Don't be scared.
And Gua. Is it my turn now? With these rising flames.
Body and mind. Brain cutter.
Is it my turn?
Father's even stronger than I expected.
Go get it, Uruguay.
Is it my turn now? With these rising flames. Now that's more like it. Is it my turn now?
Rain outlines your fate. Time to act.
Power that ended Python!
Watch out for Father's movements!
With these rising flames.
Let me weave you a verse.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Hang in there!
Have a taste of purgatory. How am I here? Who's next?
Look out!
Witness the power of Gua.
Closer now. Is it my turn now?
Now's our chance!
Like a fly tangled in a web. Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Ready, go!
Over here!
I really have to draw my blade.
Is it my turn? Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Yeah.
No, Mike, now's our chance!
Is it my turn now?
Eyes on me!
Are you all right? Not bad. to be a worthy opponent.
Time to act. Body and mind.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
If I really have to draw my blade, then...
Look at you.
Ring cutter.
Trapped like a bunch of helpless men.
May my final step.
Watch out for Father's movements!
Ufa, consegui. Consegui, mas não consegui.
The brightest flames burn fastest.
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
Transfixed.
Now's our chance!
Over here.
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is. Who's next?
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. All hope is extinguished. Who's next? Witness my wrath.
Now's our chance!
Over here.
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
The hearth. Who's next? Your punishment made manifest.
Now's our chance!
Over here. You're up.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
I'm sorry, Father!
Brava demais, segurou os dois.
Sorry for what? This pitiful
Os
excuse.
ataques medíocres.
stronger than I expected.
Toma, aura pesada. Zerato sem encaixe. Ai, mamãe.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Ai, mamãe. Poderia te matar. A aura pesada do... Sai da minha frente. Seu merda.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Caralho. Não dá pra você, tá? Caralho. Acabou com...
I believe we can end things here. It's not often... Brother...
Lenny...
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed.
No! I never thought things...
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping.
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super...
Wonderful. Then...
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you... In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in... Memory is a...
So, you're just...
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't...
Even so, I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes. Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow...
Of course.
Dry your tears.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, I prepared through... Goodbye, children. Then thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have brought...
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Can we talk? You really are Perry, aren't you? Wait, did I somehow travel?
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's not speechless. Huh? That's it. Yep. If that's what Perry says happened. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. Can you tell me about it?
You never stopped trying to defy... At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustration. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through... But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the... You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now,
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down, but somehow, I still think I understand. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it.
That's more than enough. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
Really? Of course. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother? She probably... You know, playing the loop... I was always at the... Those yokai I once saw... Ow, it sounds... The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and... Oh, no. Don't worry. We were able to turn the situation around. How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like...
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is... You've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Harroware. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
She left so soon.
I also have certain sentiments left. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as... But a shadow... Whatever regrets may linger. Let them be lost.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check...
Father, the bottled flames have been administered.
And you?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next... I must admit, I'm right. You're brave, talented, and you would do anything to protect them.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all. I'm not deserving of that title.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction. We may have different ideas of what it... Even without that... You... Children must grow up to surpass the road ahead.
You've done so much for me, Father. Protecting my...
Then you're welcome to having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Heart, at present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie, no matter how arduous the journey ahead.
Why do so many people... make such a big deal out of... Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été?
Caramba, 2 horas de missão. Meu Deus. Tava bom ali, podia ter acabado já ali na tela da Arlechinno, tava ótimo.
Lynette? Fremine? How are you
Much better. What about you? Are you feeling all right?
I knew... Oh! Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of his...
I see.
I'm glad. Father...
Wait, what?
A couple of...
Father took it.
The last time you...
She said she did the phone. That's what...
But I still... If Father hadn't taken over that...
Father rarely brings up the fact that she's... But we may have...
Whether the... So I won't...
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course.
I actually... They didn't reckon. They seem...
Stay put.
Agora já foi. Fizemos a missão da Arlechinno, agora o boss. Dar uma voada aqui para poder.
Let's get down to business.
Para a coleta.
with me.
Tem um monte de coroas. Nunca botei personagem no 10. Nem sabia que eu tinha isso aqui guardado. Coisas de Natan. Nossa, horroroso. Xixelento. Cadê a porcaria dele? Cadê a porcaria da coroa?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Procurado, o CNJ disse que não pode se manifestar porque o caso está sob
way. Here.